I think what it has to do is build on sorry, let me start again. I think what this has to do is almost put a stop to the misunderstanding and almost lack of coverage, lack of good news over the past year. I think if you speak to a lot of people still to this day, they think that Bangkok is still sandbagged and that vast parts of the country are underwater. Okay, let's not forget the fact not all manufacturing is back up to speed yet. There is still an area of recovery in many sectors. Nevertheless, the lights are on and business is in full swing, and we've seen that in terms of just the economic growth statistics as well. So I think the first thing it has to do is just say that here's what's happening. I think the second thing is also changing perceptions, and that is I think that a lot of people don't even realize the role that this country plays when it comes to automotive manufacturing. That only came out in a negative sense after the double hit that Japan got last year, its own domestic problems, then also its manufacturing was hit here. I don't want to talk about the positives of it, but what did come from that though is that people realized that my Honda, my Mitsubishi, my Toyota, part of my supply chain, these vehicles, they're made in Thailand. So I think again, there's probably that, well, maybe some of these vehicles are made in China, or they're made in Japan, or they might be manufactured in Europe, but not Thailand. So I think what we're also doing is putting out a number of key messages as well. Where does this country sit as an economic player? Biggest exporter of rice in the world, biggest manufacturer of hard disks, as much as a key player when it comes to making eco cars as well. So I think that's sort of the second stage, just planting a couple of seeds in the minds of people who would be potential suitors, inward investors into this market, exactly what's going on here.